Hey, hey everybody, it's Unapologetically Marinake. I did want to touch base with you all about a couple of things. I'm getting repositioned here. Um, and I'm going to keep this kind of short because I do have a Spartan Race official workout tour tomorrow, very early in the morning. So a few updates on what things have been going on lately. I started my own private label and I've been doing fulfillment by Amazon, also known as FBA. And just like the experience of growing my own label has been like very exciting. I have an awesome guy that in client that I've been sourcing, and he works and is from Ukraine. And so he's helping me build my label. I established a website. I've got somebody working on that right now. And I've been sorting out and doing a lot of product research. And so that has been like very awakening time for me, just like this experience, like, wow, this is like happening. This is so beautiful. And what else? I've been just like going through a lot of health changes, going to the gym every day. I know a lot of you guys who have either my Snapchat or my Facebook have been keeping up with every day the different trainers that I get to meet and the ones that I've been promoting. In terms of like when you understand your worth, it's hard to stay around people who don't see it, right? And um, so yeah, the business aspect of building my own private label, and then the book is just like coming along so nicely. I'm just like very humbled about it. What else? Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I've been at the University of Washington, and a lot of times I overhear conversations about people trying to brag about certain scores or things like that. And it's been the spirit of graduation. There's been a lot of graduations for the past week, the past 2 weeks, and everybody like walking into the procession to have their name called, to be acknowledged for all of the effort that they've put into something, and they appreciate that, to have their families and friends applauding them and cheering them on. And I am just, that was my mission, that if I was going to live and reposition my life after law school, I want to be in an area that if I'm producing work, it's going to be in an area that is conducive to that. It was important for me to be around people that when we're having conversations, we are constantly stimulated. Not to say that other areas like Capitol Hill weren't useful, but University District was very important for me because I knew that people were going to be studying, coffee shops were going to be open late, and it's just a thing. If I was sitting in front of my laptop, it was very normal. So, in the spirit of graduation and finals week and dead week, I told myself I was going to complete the book, my manuscript, and I did. I completed it to official novel status, and I'm just doing some tweaks and edits. And I'm like, I am so happy about where things are going that the months before it, I was really nervous. I was not sure what I was going to do with my time. Now, the start of the book was the beginning of my quarter life crisis. So I received a letter from the Social Security Administration congratulating me on turning 25. Can you imagine? And I had the choice not to return to law school was my own. And I was working in all types of jobs, and I had felt that I had done so much that there was no rush for me to hurry up and do anything else, that like I had it. And that was one of the more important parts of the book that you'll read when you guys get a copy. Um, but I did not want to repeat that there was also a very scary time for me where I went through this huge identity piece that a lot of my friends don't do until some of them have retired. And I saw a lot of that in Mexico, that they end up leaving their homes and traveling to other lands to ask themselves, who am I? And a lot of them turn to alcohol and rage drinking because their sense of who they are has been very much wrapped in what they do. And I wanted to stop that for me. And so I kind of beat myself into a wall after a while and just asking myself, what do I do from this point? Like, this is scary. Like, everything that I have, like a lot of my friends who are graduating with bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs are like, this is who they have been told and chosen that they are. But then realizing that I had already been through this, it was almost a scary place that I hadn't realized that that's what it was. So I did come out of it, that I knew that ultimately I am the highest being. I am created as a human being in this life form now with consciousness. And with this consciousness, I'm able to move forward. With this consciousness, I have the ability to create everything else that I want. And I did not just want to create one thing. I wanted to create that and then so much more. But because my focus had been so much on this book, it was important for me to definitely step back and look at the totality of everything that I wanted to create. Life is, like a lot of people say, temporary. We're all just here for a ride. Some people call it the ultimate cosmic fucking joke. Not to take it so seriously because we all die in the end. And whatever we choose to do at this time is all right. But for some reason, my soul chose to be very serious about it and use this time wisely and create things positively and lovingly and also very seriously. So I have also chosen to move forward and help expand and help people find that place within themselves where they're able to understand that they can. That this is ultimately your choice to pick and choose what you want. And I choose to have everything that I want and then some. I choose to have my deepest heart desires. Every day I go for a run. And sometimes after my boot camps or high intensity classes, I go for a walk. And there's one plaque that I remember every single time, and it's by Dr. Jim Carrey, and it says, live your dreams with your eyes wide open. May you live your dreams with your eyes wide open. And I would see that, and sometimes after a 3-mile run, you're tired, you've been eating, you just woke up, you're exhausted, or you've had a really hard day, and to see that is not heartbreaking, but it's very reaffirming that you can have all of this and it's possible, and somebody else is rooting you on and they've left something for you. It's that this is a marker. So I'm here to tell you guys, like, this is it. I'm moving forward and it's just a very exciting time and I'm excited. And when I think about where I am, when I think about Seattle, and it's a very polarizing place. It's a very polarizing place that you love it a lot, and then there's times where you just cannot stand it. But it's the times that you cannot stand, much like life, that get you through the times where you can, where you're able to graduate and move forward. And truly graduating is not so much accolades, but it is more of a mentality that allows for you to understand life in all its complexities, yet it's very simplistic. Complex that you are living in a 3D world with taste, touch, sound, thoughts, everything. But simplistic in that we're all able to sit in the seat of consciousness, but with my own feminine essence to create in ways that feel very comfortable for me. And I am just humbled that with this, all the things that I've manifested and been able to share with you all, it is like very humbling. And so I just wanted to say that this is it. I'm very thankful and I'm happy. And, you know, I don't think I've ever been this happy or free. And um, a lot of incredible changes. And knowing that I'm on the edge. There's a motivational video that I listened to, and I will do my best to link it to the bottom. And if not, if you put it in a comment. But it talks about how a lot of us are always pushing so hard. And the drug that drives us is that we're striving so hard each time that we're sweating, each time just a little bit, that it's scary. That for everybody else, when they think you're doing wow, it's just an ordinary day of training for you. So it is with great pleasure and such honor that I am able to talk to all of you and let you know about the coaching products that I have that is coming to help you all find this deepest purpose, to find your happiness, because it is your right, it is your birthright, absolutely, to be the happiest and freest you've ever been. But there is so much abundance in this world that there's enough for everybody, including you. And not to adopt any sort of scarcity mentality. Because you've already, graduation is just a formality. You're here on this earth and you've truly graduated. When you think about it, when you think about who you are and where you come from, source, we're already dead. We're just living this physical perception. And we'll return back there once done. But you can have it all. There is so much. There's no need to keep yourself small. And I'm just so happy to see where things are coming. And I'm gonna miss you so much, Seattle. You have been very gracious. Just like every part of the world, it is just the giant kiss that I get. It is the ultimate bouquet of roses that I get from you. And it's the energy. And I'm so blessed to be able to move forward and push that to the rest of you. So, yes, I will send you guys links, and there's a lot coming, and I'm so excited to see where things go. So, if you can, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and tell me a little something in your comments. We love positive people and positive thought. So tell me one time that you had surmounted a circumstance where you initially perceived it as a challenge, but you graduated from that level of thought because you realized you had it already within you. And if you like what I'm doing, this content, go ahead and subscribe if you'd like. Yeah, okay, well, it's kind of late here, and it was an amazing night for Pride. And I love drinking all my kombucha and meeting all of you guys. And I get emotional talking about this. All right, thumbs up, comment.